All right, welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to be refurbishing this 46 DX266. This beautiful machine here, one I just received from the recyclers. It's been retrobrighted. This thing was yellow AF, but it's pretty good now. You don't see the detail because 720p cameras. It is what it is. It's YouTube from 2011. There are chunks of the retro bright crap in all the crevices and stuff, but that's okay because we're not going to be focusing on that today. What we're going to do is, I got my son here with me. You'll undoubtedly hear him. Oui, mon petit. Papa va réparer l'ordinateur. C'est la même chose, c'est la caméra. Right? So, bear with the child. He might ask a lot of questions, which is a good thing at this age. So first thing we're going to do, actually, you know what? I know this thing boots. It posts, it boots. What I want to do is remove the Varda battery. So I've already powered up my soldering iron in order to remove that. So we're going to do that. Yeah, this is going to be completely off script, but okay. What script is there to follow at this point? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all of the guts from this computer. Yes, I'm wearing socks and sandals. I don't care. My son just burped. Nice. So we're going to take out... Tu as roté? Oui, mon petit, tu as roté. We're going to take out some interesting bits here first. And the most interesting part of this is this. I'm pretty sure this computer used to have a one-speed SCSI CD-ROM drive. A big chunk of dust just fell out of there, which is good because if this works and the drivers are still loaded onto this 540 megabyte hard drive here, I can pull them off of there and get the.
Papa, c'est la troisième étage.
Quel troisième étage?
C'est le troisième étage.
Non, mais t'es pas sérieux, toi? Quel troisième étage?
C'est là.
Tu es dans le sous-sol, mon petit, hein? Allez.
Papa, je vais faire troisième étage.
So the first thing I notice about the system is that it has one of those those barrel batteries. So that's why I'm pulling everything apart right now, because this thing does boot and work. We're going to take all this crap out of here. By the way, the system we're working on is a 46 DX266 with a Biotech. Biotech motherboard. That's what it's labeled as. I don't know what it is until I run hardware info. We have a Cirrus Logic GD5428 with 1 meg of RAM, expandable to 2. 16-bit I/O card, because why not? And I can already see slight traces of corrosion, which I didn't prepare for because I'm going to need Q-tips. So, there's the motherboard itself. We're going to be removing it immediately.
Papa.
We
FP12. FP2. FP4.
Oh, there's another screw here.
FP1. FP2. FP3.
And the first thing we're going to be doing is removing this battery. Let's see. Slight bits of corrosion have already taken place. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Motherboard is on its way out. So I don't feel like disconnecting all this. That kind of works. The reset button's a bit flaky. We'll have to address that later. But the first thing we're going to do, the very first thing we're going to do is address the corrosion issue. There actually isn't much at all. Like, wow, this is in great shape. September 1994 is the production date on this. Made in China. Papa, répare l'ordinateur, mon petit. On va enlever la pile.
La pile qui est morte.
La pile, elle est morte, hein? Elle ne marche pas du tout. Alors, on va l'enlever.
Elle marche pas.
Non, c'est pas qu'elle marche pas. Elle marche, mais c'est qu'elle...
Elle marche pas. Aïe, ici, là.
Alors, ce qu'on va faire, c'est on va enlever la pile.
Tu peux faire comme ça. Il y a ce faire pour faire comme ça.
Bon, tu prends le judo maintenant?
Je veux faire...
Alright, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Taking out the...
Avec les bases, je veux faire comme ça.
Maybe I can use gravity to my advantage. Yeah, I can see the corrosion flaking off. Oh, wow, that went off easy. Oh, that's...
Papa, pourquoi tu...
Bam, it came off. Sorry, guys, he's not used to a live stream. But,
Papa, tu es content.
yes, papa est content. Est-ce que tu es content?
Oui, mais un peu content.
Un peu content. Pourquoi pas plus content que ça?
Mais c'est un peu content.
Tu es un peu content? Nice. Well, that was the easiest battery cell, but you can see. Oh, where's the camera? You can see why it was removed. And the other side is okay. Probably should have remembered which side came out of what, but we can base that on the corrosion levels on the board, which would
Papa,
mean that negative ground is here. Oh, there's not much corrosion at all. There's nothing here. All right, excuse me 1 minute. I didn't plan on this, but what I'm going to need to do is get some alcohol and some Q-tips. So just bear with me for a second here. I get at least the Q-tips. Tu restes là pas, hein? Tu bouges pas.
non, papa.
Bouge pas, bouge pas.
Hé, papa. Ça va bouger aussi. Papa, viens. Papa, viens. Moi, je me suis tabouillé. Allez, ok? Papa,
Okay.
papa.
Oui, hein. All right, the next best thing, nail polish remover. There's so little corrosion on here that I'm not really concerned about it.
C'est pourquoi?
C'est pour les oreilles normalement, hein?
Pourquoi? Mais il n'y a pas jaune, papa.
Mais pourquoi ça devrait être jaune? Ah, parce que c'est des craderies qui sortent de l'oreille. Ah, je comprends. Wow, there is
Papa,
almost nothing on this board.
papa, tu as des tuiles.
Personne n'a détruit ça, mon petit, hein?
Attends, tu as des tuiles ici. Papa, tu as des tuiles
Oh,
ici.
also, the motherboard says where positive is.
Papa,
Oui, alors.
c'est des tuiles ici.
Non, c'est pas, c'est pour mettre les doigts, pour sortir... I don't know what a Q-tip is in French. Le type de cul, voilà. Le type de cul, voilà.
Un petit
Ok.
cul.
Non, c'est pas ça. Répète pas ça, mon petit, hein? C'est des trucs pour les oreilles, pour nettoyer les oreilles. Et tu mets pas ça dans ton oreille maintenant, hein?
Mais j'ai pas...
J'ai pas envie que le service de garde sera... Hein? Quoi?
C'est mais ici.
Oui, mets ça correctement entre les...
C'est fait.
Tu fais bien.
Je veux regarder, c'est fait.
Tu as fait ça?
Oui.
Regarde, papa enlève la rouille, hein? Regarde, oh, merde.
Oui.
La rouille, regarde. Papa enlève toute la rouille.
C'est pas... Papa, tu ouvres toute ta rouille.
Je ouvre pas la rouille, mon petit, j'enlève la rouille.
Papa, tu fais... Tu enlèves pas une rouille. Les rouilles vont en haut.
La rouille, ouais, d'habitude, la rouille, oui, ça abîme la surface du métal, hein?
Papa.
Non, touche pas ça. Ah, touche pas ça, on s'écrase, hein? On va devoir laver tes mains, hein?
Papa.
Allez, donne-moi ça. Dans les pantalons, voilà, c'est bien.
Papa.
Oui, mon petit.
Pourquoi ça ne marche pas?
Ça va marcher, attends. D'abord, so we're going to solder in a lithium-ion rechargeable battery.
Papa,
Oui, Adam.
si vous montrez tu fais comme ça. Papa, viens.
Non, non, je peux pas venir, mon petit. Je répare l'ordinateur.
Papa, je veux aller ici.
Ben, alors tu vas là-bas?
Tchoum, tchoum, tchoum.
Non. Ah, tu veux sauter un peu?
Oui. Papa, viens.
Non, mais je peux pas.
Zippy.
Non, mais je peux le faire, mais je ne le désire pas à cet instant ici. Hein? Allez.
Ah, un effort pour faire ça. C'est tout. Papa,
Tu danses?
oui, mais si je ne donne pas, c'est fumé.
T'en as fumé, oui.
Tu as fait.
Ah non, papa fait ça.
Pourquoi tu fais ça?
Ben c'est nécessaire. Hein? C'est un processus chimique.
Je veux toucher.
Non, on touche pas à la flamme, mon petit. Hein? C'est pas bien.
Comment on va toucher, papa? Je veux... Papa, je veux... Papa,
Oui, alors.
papa,
Hum.
Papa, je veux filmer. Je veux pas filmer parce papa, je veux faire le coup ici dans le fond.
Alors, on est en train de filmer. Quand tu auras 18 ans, tu regarderas ces vidéos. Tu te marras bien ce qu'on fait. Bon, qu'est-ce que t'as?
J'aime bien. Papa,
Oui, alors.
la movie. Donc. Papa, ouais, maman.
Maman est en haut. Tu veux la voir?
Ah. Maman. Ouais. Papa, pourquoi tu es pas piète?
Ben, prêt pour quoi? Je suis très prêt. Non, le Mustang est en haut.
C'est en haut?
Mhm.
Il n'est pas en bas?
Il n'est pas en bas.
Maman, on sait là. Non. Non. Un pipi. Maman,
I'm having a bit of trouble with that negative lead. See if we can suction out. Suction tool. This is all impromptu here, but all right. A hole in there and pull it out. Yeah, that works. Sometimes I wonder if like newer computers could still work. You know, like 30 years after, when I'm going to be like 70, working on my own computer that I just bought. Tin this a bit. Clearly, my son has thought that peeing is more important than doing this. We shall capitalize on that in these precision moments. The last thing I'm going to do is bust this up. All right, the CMOS battery is in and replaced. Okay, so the closer look at this motherboard is actually a pretty good one, from what I can tell. An unknown amount of RAM. This one could be 4 This one could be 16. No idea which one's which. I'm assuming this one's 16. It's more densely packed. And it cost $4.36. EDO? Well, anyway, 16 nanosecond. I'm going to try to replace it with 2 8s that are 70, which is more appropriate for this kind of system. But for the time being, it looks like this is a mid-level revision where they have taken out the 30-pin Sims bank 1 or 0, and 1 is here. 2 and 3 is still screened. Bank 2 and 3 is here. So I'm wondering where bank 0 is. But anyways, it's like a mid-level board, I guess, that they had. Well, looking at the CPU here, or at the motherboard itself, it looks like it even supported a 386. Maybe one of those SLCs, 16-bit chips. Again, this is my first time. I've just I wonder what kind of CPU it actually is. So let's have a look at that. Is it an Intel or what is it? Intel. Okay. You know what? I don't feel like taking that off. Now, because I've taken it off, I have to be super careful putting it back in. And, what's going on here? Now I'm stuck. Nice. All right, I'm going to take a sip of this. That'll work. All right. So, examine the corrosion levels here. Extremely minimal. But pin header probably got the worst of it. I am surprised this thing. I mean, I just picked this up a few days ago, and it was in a grungy warehouse. It looks all right. Green PC function. Everything else seems. There's an LED here. That's a local bus. I'm not touching any of that because I know it works. And I'm also not changing any CPUs. The DX266 is going back in here. Curious to see what it could support. Oh, the warranty's been void. I can see the remnants of the warranty sticker here. All right, now let's just make sure I put that in properly. I guess we'll deal with that when the board is back in. Anyways, the CMOS battery is now active. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Solder joints are decent. I'd say they're even good. I might want to touch that one up a little bit. Okay. It's a really thick trace for positive there. Well, that makes sense. It goes into the power, which feeds the battery. By the way, this is a rechargeable 3.6 volt. CR2302. What else can I say about the board? 256K of cash. Like I said, it looks like a mid-level revision. No corrosion. Oh, a little bit there. Oh, let me grab that now. There's a bit here. Don't want that to expand. This is by far one of the least corroded boards I've ever worked on. Like, you get an old car and there's a bit of rust on like the middle of the door, and you can just sand it off with 400. Same idea. Oh, missed a spot there. All right, cool. One last look at. Oh, I see a little bit more here. All right, so we're gonna clean up this diode. The last thing you want to do is leave any of this stuff to chance. These resistors that are nearby are clean. This jumper, which I presume is for external battery, which is jumper here. Yeah, this is fine. This is great. I can't believe this thing survived this time. We're going to boot it up afterwards and see what year it's from. I'm going to venture a guess late 94. I know that it has Windows 95 on it because I saw it briefly boot at the recycling center. My biggest concern was whether the 500 quarter worked. Because those things are worth a small fortune. Well, I don't know if it's a small fortune, but they're worth something. Okay, so let's screw this guy down. No corrosion on the screw. Looks all right. Okay. Hopefully don't need the soldering iron anymore. All right, we're going to put the CPU in correctly. Like, I mean, I'm going to triple check this shit because I don't want to destroy the board. Pin 1. And pin 1 is here. So, opposite of that. You can put this thing in one of two ways. And I mentioned this in a previous video. I have destroyed a motherboard this way when I was 14 years old. I'm much older now, so I should learn from that mistake. All right. CPU is incorrectly. CPU is incorrectly. Damn, even that sounds bad. The CPU has been put in the right way. And I'm going to put some double-sided tape on that. Tape it to the... Do I have some double-sided tape? I do. All right, my workbench... if any of the regular viewers may have noticed that... Damn, the bench looks a bit different. It is different. I have a 286 over here on this side, which I'm working on getting external memory for, because it only has 640K, and it came with that's the Epson. Yeah, you guys can see that video. You care to? That is, oh, that sucks. Okay, let's see if I can unglue that. Yeah, we'll tape it to the power supply. Oh, wherever it lies is good. Okay, good. That's fine. All right, so the motherboard is level. Can put away the soldering iron now, or soldering. It's International Beer Day. I've had a couple beers. Relax. Have at me in the comments. I might deal with you tomorrow. I don't know. All right. So let's have a look at how this was configured. All right, so that probably goes here. The two screws that hold everything in are in. The motherboard is level. I'm going to check again to make sure it's not grounding out anywhere. There's a secondary COM port here. I don't think we're going to need it, so I'll just keep that. Video card. I guess it's your run-of-the-mill mid-80s or mid-90s kind of stuff here. Which port was it in this one? Maybe it was in this one. With VESA, sometimes it matters. Okay, so, oh, it's not even inserting all the way. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Is that? Okay. I'm going to have to backtrack a bit here. So there's one standoff on these old AT machines that is like an oval, and it always falls out. I don't know where it went right now, so I'm just going to put another one in. Gently under here. Okay, that's seated itself. That seated itself nicely. Okay, that one always, I don't know, it always falls out. Every time I deal with an AT system. So, nope, just not gonna cooperate with you. I wonder why that is actually. Why that particular, this one here, if you guys can see what I'm talking about. At the end of the board, there's always this one oval-shaped standoff. No, it's a standoff, yeah. But I don't really know why it's like that. No, there's no traces here. Okay. So there's usually traces there. I'll put like one of those gaskets under there. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. So from what I can tell from this system, not sure if this motherboard is original, but it did. I'm almost sure of it that it had a one-speed CD-ROM installed in it, based on that SCSI card that I took out, which was not plugged in. I'm hoping the drivers are still on here. And again, I've only seen the splash screen of Windows 95 Plus for like 3 seconds on this machine, so most of my tests were done in DOS. So I didn't do a directory listing on what was in there. There was just no time to explore, and I bent a pin. Fantastic. So we have to bend that back. Okay. Still not. Oh, come on. That one's bent up too much. Okay, let's just put the basics back in here. Processors in. You know what? I'm going to just check it again. Pin 1. That notch. Yes. All right. All right. I didn't touch any of that. That should be fine. This, okay. I guess I'll mount it semi-correctly. That's where the SCSI card went. Oh, I noticed some more corrosion on the case, which I'm going to take out now. And these batteries really do a number on the system. Yeah, that's right. Breathe that in. Okay, cool. All right, I/O card is in. Now I should be able to correctly seat the video card, and I'm going to use the least dusted VESA port, which I believe was this one. I didn't take any pictures of those before I started, so yeah. That looks like it's in. Okay, so we're going to do a post test. We should probably add some memory into it. I'm going to venture a guess that this is the 16 meg module. So we'll throw that in. And I know this vehicle. I know that this computer does have an auto detect feature for the hard drive, because obviously the battery was dead. All right, black to black on the AT power connector here. CPU was incorrectly. I checked it 4 times, 3, I don't know who's counting, enough times. IO's in. That's all we need for the time being. Somebody lifted the sound card out of this thing, which is slightly annoying. But I have, well, I wouldn't say a plethora, but I have a few of these things lying around. Let's use the real keyboard. Well, not close to the real keyboard. Shite. Where's my AT connection? Use a new old stock Matsumi keyboard. know what? Since this has 95 on it, I might just include this keyboard. Oh crap! And it's PS2. Okay, so never mind that. I'm off cam looking for a keyboard. Thought I had all these connectors here. Unbelievable. Just had one here. Alright, well, I guess to keep the suspense down, let's post it without a keyboard. See what happens. Power to the monitor's on. I had two of these things ready. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Hard drive's coming to life. Alright, put this in. Maybe this one. It tells me which way the keyboard is oriented. Okay, we're getting some codes. 1312, not sure what that means. Now pull the RAM out. Okay, doesn't like that. Bar. All right, well, we're gonna put this other module back in. I don't know if they were. Well, I noticed one is parity, one isn't. So this thing was kind of put through its paces in terms of upgradability. Let's try that. That's not a terrible sign. Oh, I'm hearing something. E5 FF. All right. That's a local bus strikes again. Okay, put it in a different VESA slot. Usually that beeping indicates a video card failure. Different codes now. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's VESA. All right, there we go. So it is turning on. Keyboard error, yes, because I don't have one. And then it went blank. To save the hard drive some cycles, we're going to unplug it. Yeah, I don't know. VESA's weird, man. Depends what slot you put it into. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nothing now. Back into the slot that it worked in. Nothing. Okay, that was weird that it just shut off. I've never seen that before. It's a 4 meg sim. Let me grab some memory that I know works. Where's my RAM pile? Let's try for 2 8s. $16 meg parity. All right, we'll throw this one in. I know it works. And I found my keyboard adapter. Okay, cool. Okay, so where's my selected RAM? Trying to turn on with that RAM. Oh, that's not good. Interesting. Slightly alarming. Sure, it was just a postcard. Okay, wow. That is no good. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Okay. Try that with just the postcard. Well, doesn't bode well. All right. Well, maybe it's the CPU. Fortunately, I have. We'll throw in a DX33. Same voltage, same bus specs. Literally, externally the same chip. I don't like how that just. Oh, shut up. You notice the camera's not even pointed to the right thing of what I'm doing. Power supply. I mean, it is old too. Let's try that out. 5 volts is good. 11.8. I mean, it could be that it's underloaded. So what happened here? I just don't like how it just suddenly turned off. Well, I'm gonna undo what I did. Well, by removing that, it looks like the pad just fell off of that. So I'm going to unsolder the battery, revert it to a state that I know it worked at. Actually, that should be fine. I'm going to lift this chip out and see if there's any corrosion on the legs or stuff underneath it. This is a keyboard BIOS. looks all right. Take the actual BIOS in. Sometimes reseating these chips will help. I do have other keyboard BIOSes, which I think may be the reason I don't see any lights lighting up when I power this up. On the keyboard, I mean. Num lock and scroll lock and caps lock, all that shit. Oh, there they go. Okay, so it's telling me that's a video card error. I'm going to go grab another video card. Because you know what? I love VESA, but I love VESA when it works. Which is not super often. What kind of video cards do I have in my bin? This workbench has already become a disaster. An EGA video card here. Okay, the trusty 8900D. This is actually a really good video card, believe it or not. Even with 80 nanosecond memory. This thing benchmarks on an ISA system quite well. Let's see. Alright. That was a video card error. We have memory in there. Alright. Angle the camera towards the screen. Turn this on. Should have put that nothing. Weird. Angle it back over here. Like all the way. And take the video card out. Let's see if it gives me those beeps again. It does not. Very strange. All right, I'll go with my second hypothesis and put in 30 pin memory, which I have here. That's 8 megs. All right, you know what? 256K. This is an extremely low amount of RAM for this machine. At least we can maybe isolate if the problem is with memory. This being a 32-bit system, put all 4 of them in. 80 nanoseconds. Oh, this one's 70 nanoseconds. Just saw Artem, pony power forever. Yeah, it's nothing to do with ponies, my friend. Nice. All right, let's try that. No, that did not work. I'm going to tape that up later. Put that over here on this 286. Something's missing from here. What is that extra element? Two of these, so I can figure it out. Clock. So what? The clock signal's not giving out anything? Where's the crystal? Where's the oscillator on this board? Looks like it's over here. Oh, those pins are separated now. What's going on? I need some RAM to generate that code. How is it not generating a clock signal? Bend it a little bit. Maybe the traces of the middle layer are gone or something. Something flashed there. What's that one? Minus 12 volts. Is it a power supply issue? I guess we could try that.
Papa,
Oui, mon petit.
tu es ici?
Je suis ici.
Oui.
Oui, alors. Tu veux pas descendre? on. Okay. There we go. No, I don't think that's a power supply issue. Still, we're not getting that minus 12 volt rail. Fuck, what could it be? Something shorting here somewhere, maybe? Alright, no power supplies back. Let's make sure these extra secure pieces of paper are not rounding into the chassis. I mean, if they already did, then, well, fuck me. But I've done this a few times. I think that's the case here. Alright, hold it in my hand. I just found it. I've never seen that it posted and then it just stopped. Just dead in its tracks. I don't know, man. I'm running out of options here. What the actual fuck is going on? Is it the memory? Connecting it this way should give me some kind of indication. You know what? Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna plug in a motherboard that is kind of fucky, but I know that it works. Leave that there. The video issues doesn't always post. June of this year. It's bank 0. Which one? 0. This one. Okay. postcard. The other one. Yeah, this one is doing stuff. This isn't a great test, but at least we can rule out the possibility of a power supply failure. Alright, there's the 386 board powering up. Something happened. Oh, I remember this one. We've got to reset it a bunch of times. Yeah, this board isn't fantastic. Key reset. Let's try that. It'll eventually go. There it is. Yeah. This board is... Okay, so I know that RAM is good. And this video card is good. So we got to continue. Let's see what happened here. Also, we know this keyboard BIOS is good. We can pull the keyboard BIOS out of this. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's required. I guess I can undo the battery. I should have shown it. This thing did boot into Windows 95. Unfortunately, there's no. Well, why did you touch it if it worked? Because maybe the corrosion somehow got into something. I don't know. I don't want to bake another motherboard because you all know what happened with the Dell system. This should yield me 1 megabyte of RAM. Since this keyboard BIOS is good, I'm going to pull it out. It is very close to the battery. It could be that the thing is broken. These are all pretty much the same anyways. Put that there. Put one. Keyboard in. And, you know, I mean, the last time this did work, it didn't have this. with that. Although I very much doubt. Turn it off too, so it doesn't short itself out. Oh, it was off. It was off all the time. Nice. All right. Nothing shorting on the chassis. This is precarious at best. Maybe that's what happened. I mean, if it did, this isn't gonna save it now, but fuck. God damn it. So weird that it posted. Told me the battery was dead. The options weren't set. And then it just shut off. Yeah, I don't know. I think this board has had it. Well, that sucks. So panel connector still connected. Well, I'm in the market for a new 486 motherboard. For shits and giggles, I guess we can connect the 386 port up. Oh, I need more RAM. And see if it can boot up whatever's in there so we can see what the configuration of the system was. Because this system is now fucked in the ass. Not sure what happened. I was super optimistic about this, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, I'll put the 386 port back in. We'll give it a good amount of memory this time. At least see what's on this hard drive. I suppose it's a mixed bag when you get shit from the recyclers. I'm a bit pissed because I paid a good amount of money for this fucking thing. But this BIOS does have an auto detect feature. Does have Windows 95. We probably should connect a mouse to it, aren't we? Most of the shit out here. Okay. Grind myself. These are 16 meg chips. And my initial walkthrough of the system, it did have 20 megs. So I'm going to get 16 now. Because this board is unstable, I'm going to connect everything now. Mouse. Serial mouse. I've tested this mouse, but what good a time than now? One of these nice. Okay, well, let's see. Black to black, good. May or may not post. Oh wait, it will not post because I have to put the keyboard BIOS back in. Good old 8042 or 6542 or whichever revision you go with. And now the cap is preventing me from putting that back in. Okay, I'll put the postcard back in there for good measure. So I can get an idea of what's going on. Apparently nothing. RAM is not in correctly. Bank 0. What is flashing there? Okay, the I/O card is fucking up. Nice. Alright, we got something. Oh wait, you gotta plug the hard drive back in. Shit. Alright, let's see if it posts. It does not. Okay, that's okay. Okay, the hard drive's plugged back in. Screwdriver here. Hit reset on that. Zero 807. What are you complaining about now? What is the problem? What is the problem? Is it RAM? I mean, this motherboard is unreliable, but okay, we'll put back 1 meg of RAM. I'm sure Windows 95 will love that. killing this hard drive. Fucking hell. Nothing, all blanks now. Nothing. Okay, well, we're just gonna guess here. Yeah, this set looks good. We'll try that. No activity at all. Did reset help? Now my hard drive's making. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna chalk this up to a failure video. No idea what the fuck is going on. It's just not cooperating. Just not even wanting to do it a little bit. Maybe I can reseat the cards a bit. The keyboard BIOS is getting a bit warm. All the pins are in. Really strange behavior on my LED there, which is IRDY. It's probably not ready for. Okay, reset kicks in, and then nothing. Alright, let's randomly try with the 1 megs again. 256K chips. Is it IO? Last time it was IO. Okay, now something's happening. Still 0807. It's not really helping. Okay, well, looks like I got a bigger problem than I thought I had. Also, this board is shit. Doesn't always work. So, yeah. I'm going to call it a night. We'll probably just get another board. I mean, at least this one's showing some codes, whereas the other one isn't. I guess we'll try it one more time. Why the hell not? That keyboard BIOS is freaking hot. Like, why is it so hot? Closer look at that. Oh, shit. Well. I think I figured out what the problem was. Good thing this is a shit motherboard that I don't really care about. Guess who plugged the keyboard BIOS chip in the wrong way? And I have an excuse for it. Good one. When notching the chip out of the socket with a screwdriver, as you should, I made a mistake. The mistake was not a mistake, but it was an unfortunate byproduct of the screwdriver pushing into the same spot where the notch for pin 1 was. I assumed that notch was the. I can't believe that survived that. I don't know if it did. We'll see in a minute. But here we go. Yeah, nothing now. Oh my god. It doesn't like this RAM? Maybe this board doesn't like this kind of RAM. Alright, well, I know what I'm going to do. Windows 95 requires what? I think 4 megs of RAM at a minimum? I'm going to give it 8. First 4 just to see if it'll boot. Again, hit or miss with this board. Alright, there we go. I was doing something. Alright, 4 megs of RAM. I'll give it 8. Then plug in the I/O card. And plug in the hard drive and send it. At least see what's on this bloody hard drive. Okay, I/O card. And hard drive. Should have just done this beforehand and backed up all the software off of it. There's other ways. Alright, let's see it. Nothing. Hit the resets. Where's the reset here? Reset. Okay, well, let's do it, shit. Looks like it didn't do enough shit. Alright, reset again. Okay. I'd like to hit delete. Yes, F1 to set up. Alright, so somehow the keyboard BIOS survived that. How did the hard disk? Yep. Alright. 522 mags, yes. Nothing there. I think we're going to need to boot off nothing. Okay. How much RAM? Still says only 4. Oh, this is going to be fun. Didn't see the last 4 megs. Viens voir, mon petit. What device? Alright, safe mode then. Oh, I see why. Okay, so hang on. I can get this thing up to 8 megs. It's just this one particular sim is not in there correctly. No, it's still not in there, right? Allons, viens. Tu viens. Tu reviens? Papa détruit un ordinateur en cet instant précis. Hein? J'essaie de le réparer, mais... je crois que j'ai cassé la carte mère, mon petit. Hein? La carte mère, elle est cassée, elle ne marche pas. Non. Ben, il n'y aura pas de jeu ce soir. Hein? Ouais, si tu veux, on peut... Et quelle heure est-il, hein? C'est 10 heures, pourquoi tu dors pas? Allez, tu vas le faire, mon petit, alors. Mais est-ce que tu veux voir cet ordinateur démarrer? Alors, mets les bottes. Tu as déjà mis les bottes? Ok. Écoute, on va essayer de démarrer ça. Ça marche pas tout le temps, mais ça marche des fois. À peine, mon petit. À peine. Merde!
Papa, pourquoi c'est LED? Parce que c'est 10?
Non, parce que c'est pas 8. Allez, bois ton jus, c'est ça?
C'est pas 8, c'est 10?
Mais c'est quoi 10? Tu veux dire quoi, là?
C'est pas 8, papa?
C'est pas 8 quoi?
Dans un ordinateur, c'est pas 8?
Non, la carte mère que j'ai mis, c'est un truc ancien, hein, c'est comme un Peugeot 205. Oh ben, même pire que ça.
C'est 10?
C'est comme 3. Ouais, en plus, il faut resetter tout le temps. Le disque dur n'aime pas ça, non, c'est carrément n'importe quoi ça. Allez, regarde. Et voilà, 8 giga, 8 mégaoctets. On s'en fout, on va appuyer ici.
Pas 10?
Non, mais on peut pas avoir 10. Allez, on va voir Windows 95. Ok, si ça marche, sinon, hein, on verra. On va essayer normal. On va voir ce que ça donne.
Mais, papa,
Oui, alors.
Papa,
Non, tu viens ici, Regarde.
c'est que ça.
Cet ordinateur, il marche très bien. Hein?
l'ordinateur.
Celui-là, il marche pas très bien du tout. Mais je crois que papa l'a pété un peu. Hein.
Il a pété. Donc, ça, je pense que
Donc, elle marche pas très bien. Non, elle marche pas très bien. Mais regarde, tiens. Oh! It's now safe to turn off your computer. Non, mais j'ai pas envie de l'éteindre, moi. Oh, allez. On va faire un reset.
on va faire ça.
Reset, ça veut dire que, bon, ça redémarre l'ordinateur. Voilà. On va essayer encore une fois. Sinon, on va aller dans le mode de safe mode. Et si ça marche pas, on va essayer dans le mode DOS.
Papa,
Mais normal. Allez, tu appuies ici, toi. Non, non, ici. Celui-là. Celui-là. Appuie-le bien. Voilà, ça démarre.
3, 2, 1.
Ah non, mon petit, ce sont 386. Ça va pas démarrer dans un instant quand même. Hein? Allez.
3, 2, 1.
J'ai une carte mère pourrite. J'ai de la graphique des années 80. Et puis, rien ne marche. Qu'est-ce que t'as? Ça va marcher? Attends, regarde. Je vois que ça va marcher.
1.
C'est le numéro 1, oui, c'est ça.
Pourquoi ça bouge pas le numéro?
Hé, regarde! Anne?
Papa,
Bon, on va faire safe mode, hein?
c'est quoi ça, papa?
Ça, c'est le... Avec les pilotes, c'est minimal.
C'est pas bien, papa.
Pas du tout. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait?
C'est moi qui
Pourquoi tu montres là? Tu as fait pipi dans tes pantalons?
Non,
Ah non?
ça, il a pété.
Ah oui, le jus d'orange. Ok, mais je comprends, hein?
Je m'avais reçu ici. Comme ça. Oui. Papa, il dort pas parce que c'est bien.
Non, papa va dormir bientôt, t'inquiète, hein? Moi, j'ai marre de cette merde, hein?
C'est maman?
Ah oui, maman mange là-haut.
C'est où?
Mm.
Mais,
On est dans quel étage?
deuxième.
Non, on est dans le 0e étage.
Zéro.
En plus, la souris ne marche pas. Non, mais c'est grave, ça. Hein?
Ça marche pas, c'est un ordinateur.
À peine, mon petit, à peine. Je crois qu'il devra...
Marcher.
Ben, il devra marcher, mais écoute, c'est vrai. Ah, tiens, la souris, elle marche. Oh, mais regarde, c'est très lent. Oh là là. Ok, ben, on va voir ce qu'il y a dessus, hein. Parce que quand même...
Papa, pourquoi tu fais oh là là?
Parce que j'ai branché un moteur de 4 cylindres, là où il y a devrait au moins avoir
C'est maman?
un 6 cylindres.
Maman?
Voilà, running in safe mode. Oh, c'est crade tout ça.
C'est ça.
Word 7.0, WinZip, voilà, c'est tout le truc de shortcut to Sprint, Realtor.com property search, wow, IE.5 setup. Ah là là, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme données ici? Ben écoute, hein.
Jigou.
Jigo, oui, là, où est-ce que tu vois la Terre? Ici?
Oui.
Voilà, c'était l'ancien, je sais pas, icône pour se connecter à l'Internet.
Maman.
Bon, on va voir ce qu'il y a sur le disque dur quand même. Hein. Backup, CD-ROM drive. Ouh, ça m'intéresse beaucoup ça.
Oui.
Ah non, ça c'est le nouveau. Hein.
C'est là.
Parce que cette carte ici, hein, ça c'est ce qui m'intéresse. Quelle est la date de ce fichier? Et en plus, la bonne nouvelle est que cette souris, elle fonctionne. Hein?
Cette souris.
La souris, elle fonctionne.
C'est là, ça marche. C'est un ordinateur.
83. Je me demande si ça va marcher. Bon, en tout cas, on va laisser tout ça.
Papa.
T'as vu 2?
Oui.
Parce qu'il y a des jeux ici. MIRC, ouh, tu sais quoi? Je ne vais pas ouvrir les images, car non, c'est...
Un livre.
Je vais mettre la caméra ici, juste au cas où il y a des choses que... toi aussi, tu regardes de l'autre côté, hein?
Mais c'est pas assez grand pour faire un fence ici.
Non, t'inquiète, mon petit. Il y a rien de grave ici, hein? Bon, ben, en tout cas, on va voir ce qu'il y a sur cet ordi, hein, parce que ça... Il y aura peut-être des jeux... SBIDE, SB60. Ah, ouais, tiens, tu sais, je l'ai su. Il y avait une carte sonore ici, mais quelqu'un l'a enlevée, hein?
16.
Ben oui, c'est 16. NEC CD. Ouh, ça m'intéresse ici. Bon, en tout cas, il y a beaucoup de choses ici que je veux préserver. Martin Discopter, ok, ça c'est bien aussi. Works 5.1. Toutes sortes de choses. Le DOS ancien. Ok, ce qu'on va faire là, c'est on va redémarrer ça en mode DOS. Voilà. Si ça le permet, hein, si ça le permet. Bon, ben écoute, hein.
Je veux même plus. Papa.
Attends, touche pas. L'ordinateur est très fragile à cet instant ici, hein. Allez, bouge-toi. Bouge. Allez.
C'est quoi, c'est maman?
Ben oui. You start the computer in MS-DOS mode. Come on. Aïe.
Quoi?
Oui, il va falloir redémarrer l'ordinateur encore une fois.
Tiens, écrit en haut. Papa fait ça
Papa a tout écrit, hein?
ici?
Oui.
Mais pourquoi tu l'as fait?
Non, j'ai pas envie de faire ça, ordinateur, hein? Tu m'écoutes?
Papa, pourquoi?
Parce que je veux aller dans le mode DOS.
DOS?
DOS, alors. C'est là où les jeux ils vivent.
C'est...
Non, mais est-ce que le clavier il fonctionne pas ou quoi là?
Un petit c'est cassé.
Il fonctionne!
Il fonctionne?
Was it Shift F5? Je me souviens plus là, hein?
C'est quoi?
Ah, voilà, ok. Donc, on peut maintenant regarder ce qu'il y a sur le disque dur. Il y a beaucoup de choses. C'est quoi Kalev? Ah, ok. CD-ROM drive. Ok, ça, c'est qui m'intéresse, hein? Ah, 95. Donc, ils ont supprimé toute... Ben, on verra. On verra.
On verra papa?
Mhm.
Tchan, 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 tchan. Tchan.
DOS. Ah, ok. Il y avait un répertoire de DOS.
Mais maman,
C'est aucune idée, mon petit. Hein? Ou 11 mégabytes ou méga au 7. On verra. C'est quoi tout ça? Oh, c'est n'importe quoi ça.
quoi? Il y a beaucoup peut-être.
Mais il y a beaucoup trop. Hein? Ce
Peut-être
disque dur, il doit être formaté.
peut-être papa. Cet ordinateur qui ne marche pas?
Ah, il marche, mais regarde comment il marche, mon petit. J'ai remplacé la carte mère avec une.
Ça, je sais pas, c'est là,
C'est laquelle?
c'est là.
Non, ça c'est Ça, c'est
C'est pour
MKI, CMKI 93. Ouh, écoute, hein. Ça, on va le transférer sur une disquette de suite, hein. Attends.
Papa, note ta cara. Qui on peut note ta cara?
Excellent. MKI. Ça, c'est pour un lecteur à 300 kilos. Non, c'est pas ça. C'est pas ça que je cherche.
Papa veut aller?
On va aller faire un dodo?
Oui, mais papa fait pas de l'eau.
Papa va bientôt faire un dodo aussi, hein?
Maman! 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 C'est mon œil. Maman! Maman! Mon œil là-haut. Et là, maman! Maman! Papa, je voulais pas de maman. Regardez.
In any case, the hard drive does seem to work. And it looks like I'm trying to find the old drivers from. I just fear that the check disk revealed that there was a reformat in 1995. And that would have predated the system just by a bit. Actually, in fact, it says right on there, Win95, September 23rd. I mean, whatever. I mean, I would love to have found the drivers for this thing on the hard drive. Copyright 1992 Trantor. I wonder if Harry Seldon had anything to do with that. In any case. The 46 motherboard is not looking good. We're running this system off of just some random half-assed 386 board, that DX40, which should boot into 95 just fine. I wonder what the DXD problem is. Maybe it doesn't have enough memory. I don't know. The good news is the hard drive's intact. Floppy drives work, both of them. And the case is in good shape. So, yeah. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna try the 486 board again. Just the way that it failed, I've never seen it post, give me a CMOS error, and then just say, nope, you're done. And also, there was that one problem where I plugged the keyboard BIOS backwards, and it survived this. So yeah, maybe this board is not so bad. Yeah, that was plugged in backwards. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep this with the 8 megs just in case I need it. It's not a reliable board, but it's a predictable board. Okay, well, that's an Intel. Yeah, that CPU fan kind of slid off the back of. Yeah, well, much disappoint. But in any case, I mean, what do you want? You can't just grab a 30-year-old car and start it up and expect it to work just fine. Trust me, I know something about that. Okay, power's in. CPU's on there. Go ahead and plug the original RAM back in. And the video card that I know works. Without any I/O, just the card reader. This one. Black to black. I might as well put a keyboard in case it does post. I think at the end of the day, I'm just gonna kind of need another motherboard. Yeah, blank lines. This board is dead. What am I getting? IRDY. Reset doesn't even seem to trigger anything. Oh, something's happening here. It's turbo. Oh shit! I got an 0605. Oh, like I'm cycling through them or something? I'm sorry, you guys don't see this, but my postcard is actually showing something. Which is reset? This is reset. Maybe the reset switch is stuck. Fuck. If that's all it is. Alright, well, let me power this down for a second. That would be fucking ridiculous. Alright, which one is reset? Speaker, keyboard, turbo LED, turbo switch, reset, this one. Well, we got something. Something's happening. It looks like it's trying to do something. I may have to review the video at the start to see how these RAM chips were configured. We got a hell of a lot of more activity here now. It's slow. 0807. I used to have my manual up ready for this, but curious as to why it's cycling through it in an extremely slow pace. The turbo button will be engaged now, which now works. Look. Now there's another thing that works. All the LEDs on the front suddenly started working. It is cycling through it at an extremely slow pace. Like, I mean, this is like worse than an XT. Oh wait, I think I know why. This isn't plugged in. It's kind of a vital piece. It's faster, it's doing stuff. 2C26. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even care if I get demonetized for this because I don't even make any money off this shit. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way. What? I don't even know what I did. Except for like statically expose all my sims to static, I guess. Alright, from the top. Alright, well that worked. I'm gonna take this video card out. I'm gonna put the original video card back in. I'm gonna put this back here. Alright, serious logic, and it's going back in. I'm not gonna shotgun this. I'm gonna do it one step at a time. Okay, that looks good. Can I get into the BIOS? Well, it looks like I can. I haven't seen that, but shit. Okay. IO card? Okay, well, you know what? Without the mouse this time. Alright, after plugging in the IO card. Auto detect hard disk. Yeah, we're seeing that. You know what? Fuck the floppy drives. Or the date. It's 1980. It's January 1st, 1980, apparently. Okay, so we have a loss of the video signal. It was not ideal. That could be the VESA. I'm going to turn that off. I'll try that again. I mean, perhaps there was a reason that this computer made it to the recyclers. But I'm thinking it's more to do with the VESA. 256K. And oh yeah, because we're trying to boot off the floppy disk. Okay, that's okay. All right, hang on. Let's try that again. Oh no, it's soft. It's not hard locked. All right. You know, I don't need to change the camera here, but yeah. Fucking VESA, man. Every fucking time. All right, we're gonna. You guys all saw it. I didn't do anything. I just put that board over there and plugged the 386 into it. And just, it booted. And then now I'm doing this. In the original configuration. I just feel really bad for this hard drive. Alright, whatever. Escape the RAM here. Do what you need to do, man. Okay, so I hope that was visible on cam. All I did was move the video card from this slot to this slot. And it's struggling with the boot. I can hear, you guys can hear the hard drive. It's not happy. Turn the soldering iron off. Shit, I didn't plug a mouse in. Take it. Yes. All right. Registry problem. You know what? I don't care what rat's ass about that. At least you booted in not safe mode. I don't want to restore. Right? You know what? Fine. You know what? As you're doing that, I'm going to clean up my RAM chips. You want to restart your computer? Why are they in different fonts? What's going on here? Alright, you know what? Before I touch my RAM too much. And no video again. That's weird. Oh, there's like some video. You can't see it, but there's like, it's lacking chrominescence or something. I don't know. There's no, I can see it here. It's doing stuff. Either way, I'm convinced that this computer made it into the recyclers for a reason. And perhaps this board requires a reflow, or at the very least, a thorough decontamination. And also, my workplace is just goddamn. Oh, now it works. What is going on here? So weird. I might just deoxit this entire board. It's loading correctly now. Jesus, if anybody has been around me for this entire adventure, which is now, how long is it? 2 hours. This is incredible. It's not incredible. I mean, it destroyed my workplace, but okay. Now it actually does everything it needs to do. Shortcut to Sprint. Let's see what phone numbers listed there. All right, I'm kind of curious about that. This is exciting. This is good news. All right, so in the meantime, I'm gonna remove my. Oh, I gotta reorganize all this stuff. Everything is just not. I don't want to restart Windows. Go to hell. Can I just get that out of there? Nice. Shortcut to Sprint. What phone number are you going to give me? 416-255-9010. Toronto, Ontario. Ah, this thing's local. Nice. Nice. All right. Also, the computer didn't come with a modem. It must have been an external modem. Actually, we can check that out. We can verify that. I don't think we can. Considering I've removed a good amount of... What is Office shit? Well, this is spam. Wow. You're doing all this on a 46 DX266 in like 1997, 1998. Earth Tuner. Uninstalled. Corel Flow. Uninstalled. Canon multi... Yeah, this thing's going to get formatted. MIRC. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Maybe he has a safe password. Again, hey, no... I'm random EU undernet server. You know what? I'm not going to touch this because... I'm curious, though. Where's that fucking serial mouse? I'm glad this isn't 720p on such a shit angle that you guys can't see the pertinent information. But, yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, I remember this screen, man. I don't know. Who from the 90s remembers this screen? I'm tempted to type in ATDT, but I know that's not the right command terminal, but okay. We're going to quit out of this for the time being. Beep, beep, beep. All right, speaking of beep, 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 I want to, now that this thing is properly booted, I want to see what it had on it. Did somebody remove a sound card from this machine? Because I'm pretty sure they did. What have you got for me there? System properties. He looks like he was Greek. PS2 mouse port. I don't know of an IDE to, or sorry, an ISA to PS2 mouse port adaptation. Network adapters. What have you got for me? Dial-up adapter. All right. Display adapters. Cirrus Logic. Sounds right. Let's increase the resolution right now. All right, 1024 SMC. All right, let's see if it can handle it. Oh, I don't want to restart the computer. Go to hell. Oh yeah, it's 95. All right. Oh shit. Let's go back to that. Oh fuck! Now something failed. Okay, this is gonna get reformatted. I'm pretty sure it's virus laden because of IRC. No sound card, nothing. I guess it just didn't never have one, but then there was an empty slot in there. I don't know. I have to do a little bit more forensics. I'm super intent on figuring out this. Multimedia. No recording, no playback. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. It came to me with a ISA slot that was not populated, and I don't see any reason based on the amount of dust that was in there that would indicate that there was something not there from the get-go. Also, the fuckery that's happening with the RAM. I think one of them is FPS or EDO, and the other one is just something that isn't like that. It's just straight 8 chips. 60 nanoseconds. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I mean, it's not weird in like a weird way. It's just kind of like, what happened here? I mean, if there's any other guys out there from the 90s that knew this kind of stuff, what I should look for. I mean, I'm pretty much going to nuke this drive because it looks like a pile of shit. Office is summoning my name here. You know what? Now that we can restart in DOS mode, let's do that. Let's figure out what this computer actually is in terms of hardware. So let me get my hardware info disk out. Oh yeah, run DLL32 is telling me that I can't. You know what, run DLL? Why don't you kiss my ass? We're gonna reboot in DOS mode. Oh yeah, that I have to pin this somewhere. Shit, where do I put this so I won't forget? Like maybe right there. Yeah, that sounds like a good spot. Man, I'm excited. Now I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna reconnect the reset switch. To the motherboard. And we'll turn it back on. This shit is happening. I don't even know. You guys saw it. This was all live. I didn't do anything. Except for what I did. Amazing. Alright, stop counting the memory. Alright, I'm going to start cleaning up here a bit because my workplace is looking ridiculous. Shout out to my Patreons. 8900D, that's one of them. I got another one here by the name of, one of these things. Shouldn't touch them too much. 70 nanosecond, 4 megabit, I don't know, whatever. That RAM too. This adapter also, shout out to that adapter. Sounds good to me. I know this thing had a sound card. I know it did. Oh, massive shoutouts to my tier 32-bit Patreons. This 386 motherboard that sometimes works. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna figure this out tomorrow. It boots up, man. I don't even know. Y'all saw it for yourselves, man. Although what I do want to do, like right now, is downgrade this to still 16 megs of RAM. Well, it's 20 now, but I forget what these come from. I also would like to solder that battery in, but you know what? I'm too excited to do it now. I don't want to just start soldering shit. What I want to do is shut her down, I think, and maybe label some stuff. What was I going to label? I forgot. I got my marker right here for it. Good stuff, anyways. Good stuff. 8 megs is what I want. This is 60 nanosecond memory. Of course, I did not label it beforehand. Okay, but anyways, we'll see if this works. I just don't like a 16 out of 4. I like to have it symmetrical, I guess. Oh, the diskette I was going to label. Yeah, okay. So first thing I'm going to do is scan me for viruses. And then possible CD-ROM drivers. I don't know. We're going to put CD-ROM SCSI on that. And of course, I'm going to put it in an obscure location because that's what we do. Put it right here, right there. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to put it in the 286. No, that's stupid. I'm going to put it... Cirrus Logic. Nice screensaver. Fuck. I'm going to put it there. Good spot for it. Alright, let's shut down. This video has already gone on for way too long. But, you know, whatever. I did not expect these results. You must put this program through Windows. Okay, so EGA sys. What is this? Oh, this thing's definitely virus infected. I'm gonna put that there, so I know what the fuck to do with it tomorrow. No, nothing. Just leave. End task. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna get the hardware situation sorted first. Turn that off. And just pop one of these chips out. That one there. And I did test these at the recyclers, and they did pass all tests. So let's see what this one does. And of course, for these tests, I'm going to unplug the Maxter hard drive. Okay, so this is 16 megs. I'm going to write on it 16 MB 486. Good, that's going to go there. This one then is 4 megs. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's weird. Like there's a parity. It's clearly parity because you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chips, and then 4 on the back. And this one has 4, and that's it. So this is a lowly ass 4 MB chip, which will go into like a low end 46 later on. Okay, so I'm gonna stick these two guys in here. 60 nanosecond. I mean, we got the system posting and booting and all that stuff, so it does so with this. 16 megs is plenty of RAM for a 46 DX2 66. And at the time, If you got 8, you were super happy. I mean, I remember early Pentium 75 systems coming in with 8 megs. I mean, EDO granted, it was faster, but alright, let's see if this works. Seems to be doing some shit. 12 megs. Okay, that's weird. Let's take one of them out. Four. Are these not the same? Oh, they should be. Okay, let's put that one in there. Oh, it could be one of those like number of chips on the sim deals too. Okay, it must be that. Okay, so these chips are fine. I mean, in another system, perhaps. Like, I'm running out of space here. These are just going to go right back into this one. Okay. What I want is 16 megs of RAM. These are 4 meg chips. What is this? 2x8 EDO? I don't even. Where's the second one? Four megs. $64 megs EDO. No, I'm not. That's for like Pentiums and stuff. What was there? 2x4 megs, so 8 megs. Not enough for this system. 32 megs. Works on 486. Non-EDO. Maybe. EDO. Okay, we'll try these. Single-sided. Okay, let's use them as 4s. No es bueno. These are EDO chips, so... I mean, I remember memory having this problem for a long time. Even into the SDRAM era. God, what am I doing with my life? Where am I putting these things? Okay, so this is stuff I don't want to use. The stuff I don't want to use goes there. And it says 2 times 8. You know what? Let's put one of these in. 60 nanoseconds. I wonder what this will register as. And it's kind of freaky because, you know, like you put a 16 meg EDO chip into one and it reads it as 4. And I knew a couple shady dealers that I worked for back in the day, not going to mention them by name, that would capitalize on something like that. Yeah, we'll trade your RAM in, no problem. 32 meg EDO, 72 pin RAM. Yeah, that one's not even showing up. Is it? No, it's not. This is for like Pentiums. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, well, that didn't work. What the hell? Maybe I'll just put the original 20 meg back in there and call it a day. It worked. Why not 20 megs? Okay, what do we have here? 4. Fuck that is. Okay, so what about these two? These are like parity and all that stuff. It doesn't like that memory. So these are 4s. I wonder if the guy upgrading this thing was like, alright, this is the best we can do. We got 60 nanoseconds. 60. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I'm not a stickler. I'm just genuinely curious how this should work. This thus should work. Oh, 60 nanoseconds, man. Should be fine. With the VESA card. I'm genuinely curious how the hell that even works. Yeah. Oh, right, because I didn't plug the hard drive in. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So let's do that. I gotta clean all this shit up tomorrow. Maybe over the weekend. I don't know. This era of computers, really, there's so much overlap about different types of technology, different types of implementations of things. It was moving so fast. I mean, at least you can enable the wait states, which I would probably change. Can I not change them? This one? Can't? Auto config. Disable. Can I not disable it? Page up, page down, modify. Oh, disable. There we go. You know what? I'm going to mess with that later because I'm pretty sure it's going to end up in a locked system anyways. I mean, to the point where this thing wasn't even working, and now suddenly it is. Yeah, that hard disk. That's why we were here. Give me the 520 megs. Nothing on that one. Yep. And is the CD-ROM plugged in? Oh, it opens at least, so there's that. And I gotta clean this goddamn mess up tomorrow morning. Yeah, weird. No video sometimes after you reset. I should press the reset button. And the reset button sticks. Okay, so maybe that's what the problem was all along. I didn't ask you to count all the RAM. Advanced. Well, you know what? There's no battery, so above one memory test, disable. Disable. Can you disable that, please, for me? Disable. Okay. Yeah. Still, this is not even close to being finished, but this is the kind of shit you get from the dump. And then you gotta fix it. You gotta spend hours and hours fixing it. Alright, I don't know where that 256K thing went to, so. hell of a lot of organization done here tomorrow. I should at least put my 16 layers away. I don't even like taking those out of the bag, let alone touching them. One day I'm gonna touch them and they're just not gonna work. 32 megs, non-EDO. Works on 486. 32 megs? What nanoseconds is it at? I'm tempted. Like 60s. Or 60s. There's only one. Well, then no. Yeah, I'm not using... No, that's the density. I don't want to use it. 20 megs is fine. 20 megs is fine. And I can't get it back in there. Can now. God, these like transgenerational systems. Yeah, I'm gonna have to organize all that. You know what? For shits and giggles, since this thing is working so well, and I do intend on thoroughly testing it, so I'm gonna put it through its paces. I'm gonna put. Oh, what is this? This needs a reformat. Go away. Just turn it off. Okay. What I'm doing now is I'm taking out the DX266 and I'm putting in the DX33. And it should just work. Just a lot slower. I should have timed this, I guess, but yeah. Ooh, a lot of paging to the hard disk. Oh, yeah. All right, the last test I want to do, it's actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. The last test I want to do is to run hardware info so I can see what exactly this is. I mean, seriously, that's not horrific. Like, what did DX33 came out in what, like 91, 90, 89? That's not. You know what? Let's run some. You know what? Let's run some benchmarks. I mean, impromptu benchmarks. Here we go. I want to start it into MS-DOS mode before. Before that happens. Okay, I don't want your compressed file. Get the hell out of here with that. Why is that like in a startup routine? Yes, stop doing that. All right, put down DOS mode. Like, for those of you who are archiving this like 40 years from now to figure out how this works, I'm sorry about this. This is just the 720p setup that I have. So what I'm going to do now is make a directory, hardware info, and I know that this has had some problems in the past. By problems, I mean I copied it off of Windows. Hang on, let me just type this thing in first. Well, I guess. Well, that's not the ideal place for it. Fuck. Okay, whatever. It's in the root directory. I don't care. I'm gonna reformat this thing anyways. So yeah, let's run it and see what it gives. Yeah. Nice of you. It does work. Okay, nice. So it has crashed. All right. Well, at least it's on the hard drive, so that's good. Press the good old reset button here. Is the reset button stuck? Yes, it is. Was that the problem the entire time? All right, it's really stuck. Ah, there we go. God, was that the problem the entire time? I thought this motherboard was cooked, and it was just the reset button that was stuck. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. All right, Shift F5. Yes, okay. What? Oh wait, I know why. Because I put it in the root directory like a chump. Okay, I'm gonna play hardball then. No problem. I have a DOS 6.2 boot disk. Kiss my ass. And that would actually make sense, because this motherboard was not connected to any of the I/O panels in the front. And as defective as this board, you know what? At this point, I'm going to take all my RAM chips out. Put that DX2 66 rotating CPU right there. Looks good to me. Yeah, this board is. I mean, I can't even believe I got it running in the state that I'm. I mean, I'm not in a horrific state, but the state of the motherboard is worse than the state that I'm in. Why isn't it booting? Wrong boot disk, maybe? All right, DX266, shut the hell up. All right, we'll try the 6.22 boot disk. Clearly didn't like that one. PC DOS. Oh, okay. The problem is right here. If you use the floppy drive as a 1.2, so as the head is moving along, it expects different commands to approach, and they don't because the head alignment is off. All right, well, we can use that instead. I don't know why it was PC DOS. Yeah. Okay, well, let's fix that right now. So we'll put that off to, well, no, don't do that. Change it to something? Yes, 1.44. Yeah, we'll get the upper one 1.2. I know that it works because I tested it. As you see, once I said, nice. That should work now. I don't know why it was PC DOS though, but doesn't really matter. Sudden loss of video signal. I will figure that out too. Tell that it's doing stuff. Is it maybe the CRT isn't connected properly? I don't know. We'll do that. That's fine because that's in a config sys that doesn't exist. All right, hardware info then. There's no mouse. I didn't load any mouse drivers, so all right, cool. Let's see what we've got here. What is the motherboard? UMC 82C 491. 8K of cache. First level 256 of second. Good. This doesn't really help me all that much because what I want to know is the performance benchmarks, which I have on one of these diskettes. God, I just saw it. Where's NSSI? No. Sorry. Oh, God. Yeah, he's not wrong. The floppy drive's getting a good test. Okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes when you have the enter key right where the backslash key should be, this is what you get. Everything goes to the root directory when you try to copy instead of putting backslash. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. This whole drive's getting nuked anyways. Just annoying, you know? Different keyboards. Run it right from the root. Fuck, why not? All right, year 2000, yeah, 1980, that's fine. All right, says it's at 33 megahertz, various timing, MS-DOS 6. Let's run some benchmarks. CPU performance, slightly above a whatever benchmark i486 they did. Okay, so let's remember the number 18,305. And with that, I'll just reconnect this thing. It's very hot. That's surprisingly hot. Even holding it by the edges is hot. Like, that's hot. I mean, it's not like, it's kind of, oh, it's hot. No, it's not like, sure, it's cooled down now, but yeah. All right, so again, I cannot stress this enough. Do not connect the CPU willy-nilly. It's not a thing. Once this goes in, it's staying in this board. So that goes there. Okay. What was the magic number? 18,305, I think? Okay. I think I need a boot from a... Yeah, I need a boot from something. And the reason I can just swap these CPUs like that willy-nilly is because they're both 5-volt CPUs. So if I were to put a DX4 100 into here, it would go very badly for the CPU. To the tune of, like, it would probably do something for like the first microsecond and then... Oh wait, that's right, because I didn't copy it into that. I copied it into the root. Yeah, well. Yeah. Alright, benchmarks. We're beating 18,305 if I'm not mistaken. So, literally almost twice that. 31, it's hard to tell. But 31, yeah, literally twice that. And it seems to be like struggling with what the benchmark for a... Actually, not even struggling. Let's put a diskette up against the screen here. Like, that's the benchmark. And it's like exceeding it by 3 to 7%. So yeah, shit. This is good. You know what? You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to try again to put a battery in here. But this time, examine it way more carefully. Because clearly this board works. I have literally no idea why this stopped working and then started working again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to turn it on again tomorrow after, like, shaking it around a lot. And note which cards go into what port, because I'm not putting the SCSI card back in. That's not going back in. And there was also a communications port card here somewhere that I initially took out. I don't know where that off went to, but I'm not touching it. I'm going to leave the original RAM configuration in there as it is. One 16 meg stick, one 4 meg stick at 60 nanoseconds. Fuck it, leave it, send it. The cache is running at 15 nanoseconds. Everything else looks fine to me, except for maybe one thing here. This one has a hard drive LED light, which, yeah, I can see where it came out of. Okay. It could do with a 32-bit I/O. Anyways, I'm going to leave it in this condition for the time being. Just because I want to explore the hard drive. I want to see what's on there. I really want to find those SCSI drivers. Don't think they're on there. The label of the hard drive seems to indicate that. Nope, it's been reformatted on the 23rd of September, 1995, which would predate any SCSI drivers that they had. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? All right. One last thing we'll do. We'll put this card back in. And see if Windows picks up any resources on it. I mean, I know that's not where it went, but damn, that's tight. How thick is this thing? Something wrong with these ports? Big shit if I blow it up. Last of the V8 interceptors. Because that theoretically, that's practically in there with the... Oh wait, that's not even in there properly. I hate to do this, but I have to put it back in properly. There we go. All right. Cool. I was going to trigger a safe mode boot, but it is what it is. God, I haven't seen one of these startup screens in a very long time. I remember when I upgraded to 20 megs of RAM up from 8 in like 1997. I felt like a king. I realized I couldn't play any online games, so I had to upgrade to a Pentium 200 MMX. Which was fine. I still have a derivative of that machine lying around. Not even lying around. Actively running upstairs. God, has this really gone on for 2 hours and 43 minutes? Wow. All right, I better get some sleep. I just find this funny. Shortcut to Realtor.com property search. Considering real estate, well, real estate's been the name of the game since, I guess, the game of Monopoly. And those who could actually do it without having a game. Let's see, why not? Curious who owned this machine before, is all. Now, it is my duty to format this and destroy everything on there. But I always scour the hard drive. Always. Mostly for games. This doesn't look like a games thing to me. I mean, I find like essays from, this guy's kid probably in grade 6 had some stuff on there, and I read like, a third of it. I'm just like, cute. I remember when I was doing that. What am I doing here? Anything for SCSI? No, there isn't. It just doesn't see it. Okay, that's weird. Well, considering it's an 8-bit card, which was already like 10 or 12 years old ahead of the time, behind the time of these machines. Yeah, okay. So my working theory on this computer is that it did have a 1-speed CD-ROM in it, and then it got an upgrade. But for some reason, somebody removed the sound card. Which is really weird, because I'm gonna have to do some digging in the registry. But that's super boring. I'm sure this video, if anyone has ever watched it from start to finish, is probably like, man, just go to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end it here, and it's been a roller coaster. I'm gonna shut this thing down. And I guess future projects for this machine would be to, well, again, put it back together. Device driver not found. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know why that happened. Not super worried about it. Also, I didn't see the CD-ROM in my computer listing, which is fine. I mean, if this IDE CD-ROM doesn't work, I don't care. I was really after the SCSI drivers for an XT project that I have directly under this new table. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it. That was wild. That was for me anyways. It was like I didn't work. It worked. Did it work? And then it worked again. So yeah, definitely. Before I get this up to spec, I mean the retro braiding came out really nice. Floppy drives are working. Hard drive has no bad sectors for a Maxter. That's amazing. I was just concerned about the motherboard. I know the CPUs are resilient. But yeah, all right. Well, anyways, further testing is going to be required. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So, dobranoc wszystkim. Zobaczymy się na następnym odcinku.